Dear brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ, in most culture, one of the games that children play is hide and seek. There is a lot of fun in finding hidden objects and people. God seems to play hide and seek with the human beings. Isaiah cries out, O God of Israel, you are a God who lies hidden. And the psalmist pray, it is your face, O Lord, that I seek. Hide not your face from me. This was the situation of the Old Testament period. But suddenly there was a surprise in the history of salvation. God is made visible in the form of a little baby. Today's feast, my dear brothers and sisters, commemorate the public manifestation of God in the person of Jesus. The story in today's gospel passage tells us of 3 wise men from East who undertook a tough journey to witness this God made visible. This journey is the journey of every human person. It is our journey. The journey towards the fulfillment of our heart's desire. It is the fulfillment of what St. Augustine encapsulated so beautifully. You have made us for yourself. Lord, our hearts are restless until it rests in Thee. The psalmist prays, as a deer that yearns for running stream, so I yearn for you, my God. I thirst for you, God, the living God. When shall I go to see the face of God? The Magi came from the east because they were responding to their inner thirst like Zacchaeus in the gospel. There is an inner thirst in every human being. This makes us challenge ourselves to transcend from our mundane everyday life. As every river on the face of the earth, large or small, strive towards the great ocean, we also strive towards God. He is the Alpha and Omega. We travel towards this fullness. Let us travel with the Magi, who make some inspiring message for us, for our life, in our journey. The God who put the thirst within us offers also possibility to fulfill that thirst. Paulo Coelho in Alchemist, one of the famous novels of him, says, when you want something, the entire universe conspires in helping you achieve it. I repeat, when you want something, the entire universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. The Magi were led by the star. The little Samuel in the Old Testament was directed by Eli to recognize the voice of God. Pointers in our life journey could be our family, friends, teachers, and guides. It could be the church, the Word of God. The pointer could be a powerful experience that we encounter in our life. I know I am thirsty. I know my heart is restless. But it is also so easy not to see the correct pointer. We are sometimes distracted by many things and we get attracted and we are lost in our ways. Each of us has a sense of self-sufficiency flowing from our pride, flowing from our virtuous media. It prevents us from seeking help in the right place at right time. Even the Magi, in spite of the direction shown by the stars, entered the palace of Herod. They were led astray by human logic. If a king was to born, it must be in the palace. Where is the infant king of the Jews? We saw his star as it rose and have come to do him homage. Soon they realized They were faced with a villain rather than the hero in the form of Herod. And the surprise, he is born in Bethlehem, one of the least of the cities in Judah, in a manger, a child wrapped in a swaddling clothes. A specific expression of conversion as a result of an encounter with Jesus is a renunciation. The Magi also undergo the same process, the ability to surrender what we hold as a dear. In most gospel stories of encounter with Jesus, there is a pattern of leaving behind something. These Magi were the foretasting that gospel values in their life. The Samaritan woman left her water jar after witnessing Christ. When the fishermen encountered Jesus, they left their father, they left their boat, and left all the relatives and went after Jesus. Even Levi, Matthew, encountered Jesus. He was willing to leave his table and follow him. Dear brothers and sisters, let us end with some of the questions. Where are we in our life journey? Are we on a move like Magi? Are we ready to face many challenges in our journey and to reach God? Or we are stuck up and very busy with our mundane life? Do we see and recognize the stars that God has placed on our way in the form of our parents, friends, and relatives, or through the Word of God? Are we ready to surrender ourselves in the presence of God and in His gospel values that was left by Jesus?